Cancer, hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a reading for January the 3rd to January 9th, 2021. We'll take a look into your recent past, your present energy, and what is coming up for you. This will be for your sun, moon, or rising sign in Cancer, should you be cross-watching. And as always, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. I do invite you to take that which is for you and leave everything else behind to get into your higher vibe. If you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. It would mean so much. Thank you to those of you who have been watching, have subscribed so far. I have a great deal of gratitude. If this reading does resonate for you, please leave me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments or questions you might have down below. Okay, Cancer, overall energy for you this reading is the Four of Pentacles. We are holding on tightly to something right now, maybe questioning a bit our security at this point in time, or just working to build up overall a bigger sense of personal security in our lives, starting to work on saving some money, kind of investing into your future, whatever that might look like. But also, this Four of Pentacles gives a bit of stubborn energy, so maybe feeling a little bit stuck or stuck in your ways right now as it relates to creating a stronger foundation for yourself in life. In the recent past for you, we have the Knight of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Strength card. So feeling really fired up right now, Cancer, is the overall energy, wanting to step into the next phase for yourself, wanting to get started on something new. You're feeling very excited, very energetic, kind of confident, maybe feeling a little bit reckless, but you're working on taming that. You know that you don't want to just go charging into whatever the next thing is, so you're working on kind of like quieting that down a little bit, taking all that passion that you have inside of you and not just kind of spewing it everywhere right now. Moving into present energy for you, we have the Moon, the Eight of Swords, and the Empress. So again, with this feeling of being kind of stuck right now, Cancer, and maybe that's what you're getting so kind of excited and fired up about, trying to change the mentality that you have right now. If you're feeling stuck, if you can kind of energize yourself and redistribute into something new and get going on it, then that can kind of change the mindset we're in. Because I do get a real sense that you're feeling very stressed out about this, and maybe you're losing sleep about this, maybe you're having trouble or having a lot of very vivid dreams right now that relate to it. We did just have the full cold moon, so definitely bringing up a lot of dreams, a lot of emotions right now. It was also in Cancer in your sign. With the Empress card here as well, I do get a sense that like you are trying to channel your energy back inward. You're really trying to get back in touch with yourself to get a stronger understanding of what it is you want to do. Right now, it feels like there's a lot of energy without direction going on for you. Maybe just not sure what you want to invest your time and efforts into at this point. So you are working to get reconnected with yourself, paying attention to those dreams, because this sense of being stuck where you are is really starting to weigh heavily on your mind. Moving into the future energy though, things look really good for you, Cancer. So know that in being in this period of feeling stuck and of being kind of stressed out or frustrated about it, that is what is going to set you into the course of getting unstuck, of moving into something new. The future energy for you here is the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This is a beautiful, beautiful trio of cards here. The Eight of Pentacles talks to us about putting the work in, taking the time to refine our skills, to really put our efforts in on a personal level, not for any sense of gratification from anybody else. This is something you're doing for yourself because it matters to you. The Nine of Pentacles from here talks to us about independence, about being able to have abundance for ourselves, by ourselves, to take our skills and transform them into something that can help support us. And the Ten of Cups, of course, this is emotional fulfillment, emotional happiness, long-term emotional happiness as well. This to me feels like the alignment of someone who really understands themselves, knows where they want to invest their skills and time to keep themselves happy. This isn't about making anybody else happy. This is about learning how to care for yourself, how to support yourself. Even if you're in partnership, these are things that are very important for long-term feeling of success. We'll do some clarifying here to see what else we can figure out for you. We'll start with this Four of Pentacles in the overall energy. The Devil, the Empress, and the Two of Emotions. Yeah, so this to me is you maybe getting a little bit in the way of your passion and what you want to be doing with your time. It's like a wanting for a change, but being the one who is being stubborn and not allowing it to move forward. With the Two of Emotions too, I see that there is probably realistically somewhere around you the right opportunity, the right place for you to invest your energy, and you might just be overlooking it because you are stubbornly clinging on to whatever the beliefs you have about yourself or about your future. There is something that is like burning deeply inside of you that you want to start to share with others, but I think it is being overlooked and overshadowed by you focusing on other things and just clinging on to what you have that does feel safe and not allowing yourself that room for expansion here. So be mindful of your mindset. Let's take a look in the recent past here at the Nine of Wands. Yeah, the Star, the Knight of Materials, and the Ten of Inspiration. So there is a goal, there is an end game, there is a dream, there is something that you do want to action on, and you're working on figuring out what the steps are that you need to take. And I see that you're like not quite taking the action yet, but you're trying to mentally prepare yourself that like if the opportunity arose, if the right things happened and lined up so that you could go forward, you would be willing to walk away from whatever it is that you're doing now to move into this thing that you see as kind of like your main goal or a passion of some kind that you want out of life. So mentally, you're saying, yeah, Cancer, you're ready. You would move on. If that right opportunity showed up, if that job came knocking on the door, I would leave what I'm doing now and definitely dive into it. But would you? Are you being honest with yourself? This is a bit of the energy of the Devil that is around you right now. Saying you would, but you wouldn't. But I think also, you know, you got to come around on the idea. Let's look at the Strength card here as well. Eight of Materials, the Justice card, and the Ten of Emotions again. Yeah, I definitely see a willingness here, Cancer, to juggle the things you need to get moving in a new direction, maybe taking on kind of like two jobs or two roles at the same time. And you're really hoping that just by putting all this work in that the fair outcome will come to you and will get you closer to this place where you are emotionally fulfilled, where you are most happy. Oh my God, my nails, so awful. But yes, there's like a willingness to change and a romanticizing, I think is more the energy I'm getting, but not taking that action yet. Let's look into the present energy here. We'll take a look at the Moon. The Sun, the Nine of Inspiration again, and the Lovers. Yes, so you perhaps have some support here right now from whoever your partner is, and they're really trying to kind of help you get through this. But I think more so this relates to whatever dreams you've been having. You've been dreaming, and in your dreams, you are in a place where you are very happy, where you are fulfilled, where you are surrounded by love, where you're able to extend your passions. And it's like you wake up and physically you are not there yet, and trying to figure out how you're going to go about getting there. Let's take a look at the Empress as well. The Queen of Materials, the Five of Voices, and the Priestess. So yes, this is again you trying to get yourself aligned here, trying to go back inside to be able to focus. Okay, what is it that I'm truly passionate about? Trying to listen to your inner voice more when something you're doing is bringing joy to you, recognizing that and saying, oh, this is bringing me joy. Maybe this is what I need to move forward on. What can I take from this to apply into my work life? How could I use this to create a better future for myself? I would be mindful of how you're talking to yourself. Are you fighting with yourself about things? Are you fighting with yourself subconscious on things? Is your instinct saying one thing, but your brain correcting it to something else because you're clinging on to a belief that you have about it or about yourself that may or may not be true? We are creatures who are constantly in flux. Everything about you is changing all of the time. So by embracing those change and not stubbornly holding on to who you think you are or think you have to be, you can become more, Cancer. Let's look into the future energy for you here. We'll take a look at this Nine of Pentacles. The Temperance card, the Two of Inspiration, and the Seven of Materials. So patience and planning is going to lead to growth for you, Cancer, is exactly it. You will become as abundant, as wealthy, as well off in whatever way that needs to be for you here through exercising patience and staying focused on the plan you have made for yourself. You can allow that plan to change, but keep your eyes on what the future is you're moving towards so that you can adjust your present to move yourself there. Growth will come with those two small things. Easier said than done sometimes, I know. We'll look at this 10 of Cups, this long-term happiness for you. Six of Materials, Seven of Emotions, and the Fool. So definitely feeling like you're in a position right now, Cancer, where you have maybe a sounding board or someone that you can, invest love and kindness, friendship, whatever into, and that's coming back to you and that's making you feel a bit more strong, but it's also bringing up some other emotions for you. It's making you reevaluate things, maybe in this partnership or with this other person. It may not be a partnership, but it's making you surface some new feelings towards this scenario or towards this person, and it's making you want to take action in a different way here. With the Fool card, I see you maybe surprising yourself by how you feel and pursuing feelings that you weren't necessarily even registering before. We will take one last message from Spirit here for you before we close things up. The Three of Wands, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel. Yeah, this again brings us back to long-term planning, detail-oriented planning as well. Not making moves until you're kind of sure of your footing, but this is all going to get you going into a new start towards long-term stability, long-term happiness, whatever that looks like for you, for your home, for your family. You are on the precipice right now, Cancer, of stepping into that next phase of your life, of putting yourself in a direction that could bring you to the long-term stability, the long-term happiness that you are looking for. It's just going to require patience, planning, and trusting your inner voice and listening to your inner voice. Don't let the mental chatter blind you from what your heart is telling you. I hope this was helpful, and we'll see you next time.